It's a pleasure to bring you our PGA Tour action live on 2K Sports. We're at the Waste Management Phoenix Open. Today's coverage is about to begin. Delighted you're able to join us for this first round action. Hi, I'm Luke Elvey alongside Rich Beam at TPC Scottsdale, made famous by the stadium hole. But the golf course, Rich, gets off to a nice gentle start.
A calm start before the chaos later on. Just 414 yards from the back tee, bunkers down the left-hand side that you want to avoid. So players taking a club, hitting it out to the right, more than likely a fairway wood or a long iron. Any misses to the left-hand side of the green are in a low, flat area that you won't no part of. So all in all, birdies can be had, but a 4, it's very acceptable.
I'm looking forward to today, that's for sure. Wow, that was just striped. And let's see what he can do here today. That's a good-looking shot there. TPC Scottsdale, known for a bunch of birdies, Rich, and you can get right after them here at the first.
A gentle opening hole, second shot, a good opportunity to get your iron play dialed in. Green is very small. Anything missing to the right and to the left will run off into a collection area. However, if your irons are dialed in early, it's a great opportunity to make an opening 3.
It's a little wayward.
A bit short with that effort. This would be a momentum saver here, getting this up and down.
He has this putt to save his par. This one has eyes for the hole. That's a shame. Comes up shy.
Tell you what, watch out. This guy's going to be on full tilt here shortly.
Yep, that's disappointing. Getting underway over par. That never helps.
Yeah, but if you look how they played the hole, it was disastrous. Lucky to walk away with a bogey.
The second hole at TPC Scottsdale is a mid-range par 4, playing 442 yards from the tips. The bunkers on the right side need to be avoided, which leaves a good mid to short iron approach to a green that is bunkered front, left and right. So a good accurate approach required. That should find the cut stuff. Let's take a look at Cameron Champ from earlier.
Second shot here. Nicely done from close range.
Let's return to live play now. Lining up from around 160 yards.
Wind's blowing from left to right. They're going to try and hook this one in the wind to slow the golf ball down.
That's a shame. Had a chance to hit the green, but couldn't quite get there.
Wind is absolutely swirling in this part of the golf course.
How close was that to going in the hole? Great shot. Pretty good chance here. This one's for par. Well holed. Let's move on. Some lovely momentum for this player, moving up the leaderboard. The third here at Scottsdale plays over 550 yards from the tips. It's a strong par 5, which requires 2 big shots to get to the green. The first shot needs to avoid that bunker on the left-hand side to give you a chance to go for the green. But if you're laying up, it's laying it back to a number between those 2 bunkers that sit on the left side of this fairway, around 150 to 100 yards out. Well, Rich, I feel like this is a bit of a rhetorical question, but what's your favourite part of the Waste Management Phoenix Open?
All of it. There's not a single thing that I don't love about it. I find it, since I first started coming here in 1999, to be an absolute, I don't want to say circus because that's not the right word, but this is a social gathering. I once saw a guy, Luke, walking around in a jumpsuit made of pennies. Made of pennies, and I didn't know if it was chainmail or what, but in 1999 I saw this guy and thought, you know what, this tournament's a little different than the rest. As we've seen throughout the years, that's exactly what it's turned into. I mean, this is just a massive social gathering in Scottsdale. The players embrace it, they love it, they get into it by throwing stuff in the crowd on 16, wearing jerseys, dressing up, getting into the action, getting into the fun, if you will. It's unlike any other golf tournament in the world, and should be. This is a special event in a special place.
The stadium hole gets a lot of the focus. Over 500,000 fans through the gates through the course of the week. But for all the partying, all the fun and frivolity that takes place, there's a fair bit of serious work that gets down to the end, isn't there?
Well, they're playing for a lot of money, a lot of FedEx Cup points, as we know. But listen, these guys are out there to compete and win. But they don't lose the one atmospheric part about it, and that is everybody is out there to be entertained, and that's what they're trying to do. Entertain them. Make a lot of birdies if you can, because that's what it takes. You gotta make birdies to win this tournament. Whether this week is going to be delicious, go get them.
Let's have a look at Patrick Cantlay.
This is how you do it, 7 days a week.
And into the hole it goes. And back to the course with the live action. And John, how long's this putt? It seems to be a fair way.
Looks like around 38 feet to the cup from here. Wow.
Oh, this looks pure. Terrific roll. It even had a chance. And after that hole, this is how the leaderboard looks. Trailing by a couple of strokes now. The fifth hole at TPC Scottsdale is a strong par 4, playing 470 yards from the back tees. There's a big bunker down the right-hand side that will catch any drive not hit with authority. The approach must be accurate with the bunker on the left-hand side. Anything just slightly missed here will be punished. That one's heading down Broadway. Going with the 9-iron, I think. Woo, back there, horsey. Not bad. And this putt to move into a tie for 4th place. It's tracking. And that will drop in for birdie. And with it, he moves to 1 under par. He's currently tied for 4th. The 6th hole at TPC Scottsdale is a solid mid-range par 4, 432 off the back tees. And again, it's more position off the tee that's required here, with the bunkers on the left-hand side. A bold player is to fly it over that bunker on the left and leave just a short wedge in. Bold players will get after this hole, but a safe strategy lays back before them. That should find the fairway. Looks to have chosen the 7-iron. A wonderful shot, well played, a chance for birdie here at the 6th. Our man on the ground, John, he's down there. What's the news?
Well, I'm down here on hole number 11. This is Cameron Champ's next one.
Okay, steady now. Let's get back to it, shall we? Trying to get to 2 under with this putt. This one's tracking. Some momentum being built now. That's back-to-back birdies.
Kinda like it. 2 in a row.
And that makes him tied for first. The 7th here at Scottsdale is a par 3 measuring 215 yards from the back tees. A straightaway hole, but bunkers left and right of this green ensure that a nice straight shot is required. This one needs to kick left. Yeah, nicely played. And this putt is for a big 2 on the scorecard. Oh, just missed. A good opportunity here, just 6 feet to the hole. I don't mind the look of this. Nicely holed and for par. Moments ago, a beautiful shot happened on the course. Let's take a look at it. Bryson DeChambeau now with one of the great highlights of the day. I can watch shots like this all day, every day. Oh, that's a sensational moment. Mark that down as a highlight today. And with that hole behind us, let's have a look at the contenders and the pretenders. The 8th hole at TPC Scottsdale is a very strong par 4, playing over 475 yards from the back tee. There's a couple of pot bunkers down the left-hand side that need to be avoided so you can get to the green in 2. If you're going hard here, there's a tree on the right-hand side that can prevent a good second shot or a line to the green. 2 well-struck shots required to get to this green, and even then, your par's not secure. Sitting at 2 under, currently tied for first place. Yeah, that's the right option. You should never compound an error with another one.
Let's have a look at Patrick Cantlay.
Setting up in the bunker here. A lovely shot into a few feet. Getting ready to play their 3rd. Big par saver coming up for this fella. It's got a chance. Oh, that looks like a pure stroke. No movement up or down on the leaderboard for this player. finishing hole of the front nine at TPC Scottsdale is a solid par 4, measuring 453 yards from the back tees. The big hitters will get after this hole, as there's plenty of room down the left-hand side. Although if you challenge that bunker on the right off the tee, it gives you just a short wedge into a green that's only guarded by a pot bunker at the front and then a back right bunker. A chance here to make a birdie.
Well, a man on the ground, John McCarthy, would have a better look at this. How's it lying?
Well, guys, the lie is, you know, considering the situation, is pretty good. Hopefully they can get a hold of this one.
That's not what they were looking for.
Now from that lie, missing the green was always an option.
Oh my. That is absolutely brilliant. The rarest of shots.
Whoa, check this out. In fuego, dialed in, call it what you will. Holding it from the fairway. Thank you very much.
All right, Rich, we've made the turn now into the final nine. What are your thoughts so far?
Yeah, fantastic round today. Lots of golf yet to be played. Lots of great players chasing this player. Let's see if they can keep up the good work.
The 10th at TPC Scottsdale is a short par 4, measuring just 428 yards from the tips. There's a huge bunker down the right side of this fairway, which suggests maybe less than driver is necessary off the tee. What you want to do is set up for a good angle of approach, though. There's a couple of pot bunkers to the short right of this green and a big one to the front left to be avoided. Oh, come on, you're better than that. Here we are in the fairway bunker. Can they execute a good shot? This would be a great up and down. Go ahead and make it. Didn't that look good for a long time? Big putt for par coming up.
Good stuff today, especially the short game has been really sharp today.
Oh, that's good grit there.
Yeah, in the bunker, off the tee, great recovery.
And after that hole, leading Alex Noren by a stroke. The 11th is a par 4, playing 472 yards and a huge water hazard down the left-hand side. The best line is a drive as close to that water without taking it on. Anything that leaves about 150 to 170 yards in will give you a chance to set up birdie. This one's looking good off the tee. That should find the short stuff. There's been action aplenty all over this course. Why don't we head back to the 13th for this great shot? One of the stars of the game, Bryson DeChambeau.
I gotta say, his short game is one of the best in the game.
They've held it. Anything in 5 feet to be handy from here. Ooh, right by the hole. Par putt coming up here.
Yeah, well hold. Let's move on to the next. Currently at 3 under for the day. The 12th at TPC Scottsdale is a par 3 measuring 192 yards off the back tees. Not much to this hole except the bunkers left to be avoided, although water can sneak in on the right up near the green if anything is slightly pushed. Opting for the 5-iron. That's just inside the range. Be nice to see this one go down. Let's see if they make it. Oh, gee, that line was looking good, wasn't it?
And they'll walk away with a par on this one.
And after this hole, that's how it looks. And now at 3 under overall. The 13th is one of the good scoring holes in the closing 9 at TPC Scottsdale. It's a par 5 measuring 558 yards. Job 1 is to avoid that huge water hazard to the right or the tree on the left-hand side that juts out into the fairway. If you're clear, you'll have a chance to knock it up near towards the green or just laying it back to a comfortable yardage of around 100, 125 yards. A chance for a birdie here to really ignite your charge. A few shots under par at the moment, in a share of the lead. Handy effort, that one. This putt is about 17 feet long.
This one's looking good.
You can't make them all. Go tap it in.
And that should secure the par. Well done.
So after that hole, this is the current standings on the course.
And there's no movement on the leaderboard after that hole.
The 14th is a strong par 4, almost measuring 500 yards from the back tees. The bunker that sits in the fairway should be covered. Anything around 190 to 200 yards out will give you a green light to go for this flag, although a 4 here never hurts. Nicely done.
This took place just a short time ago.
Our player currently in second, making a really great shot.
Third shot now.
Oh, that's a cracking good shot, as they say over there in UK. This shot from around 210 yards.
Back into the wind. They need to flight this one down.
Seems to have chosen the 3-wood. This would be a great up and down. How close was that to going down? Straight out of the top drawer.
Judging it beautifully.
And that puddle drop. Well done. currently at 3 under for the event. The 15th is a very important hole, the par 5, 553 yards from the back tees. Either makes or breaks around here at TPC Scottsdale. That huge penalty area to the left is to be avoided if you're to make a decent score. A good drive will allow you to go for this island green in 2. Although if you're too far back, no point taking it on as there's water everywhere to collect your ball. Laying up to the 115, 20-yard marker will give you just an easy wedge here and a chance to still make your birdie. And here we are with the 3rd shot.
Pretty good wind back into the player's face.
Yeah, good safe shot this one. That should find the surface. Yeah, quality shot that. Trying to get it to 4 under with this putt. Mark it down, that's birdie number 5. And with that, he'll move to 4 under par. And after that hole, he's no longer sharing top spot. He's at the summit all alone.
Oh, and they increase their lead. This is impressive, Luke, but can they hold up this play?
Welcome to the jungle, or as they call it here at TPC Scottsdale, the Stadium Hole par 3 16th. It's just a short club, but you miss the green, and a chorus of boos will ring out. That's a shame. Just leaking left, that one. Not sure if that's what they were intending to do.
Missing it short there, they will definitely be upset.
Ooh, almost went in. Just 3 feet to the cup. Not a bad line, this. That's a good putt for par. You'll take it. Let's have a look at Bryson DeChambeau from earlier.
Tell you what, from the fairway bunker, this is one you got to keep your eyes on.
That was well judged. Great effort. So with another hole behind us, let's take a look at the leaderboard. This dramatic finish at TPC Scottsdale has no shortage of options at the 17th, Rich.
If you've hit the driver but you miss the green, you gotta miss it out to the right-hand side to have any hope of getting it up and down for the birdie. However, you knock it on this green in 1, you never know, you could make it 2.
And let's take a look at this shot from just a moment ago. Our current leader is showing us why they're on top.
Oh, check this out, showing us how it's done from the sand.
Oh, what a great effort, Patrick Cantlay. Okay, let's get back to the action. Oh, the fried egg, that's ugly. Any chance of getting out of this bunker?
Yeah, they are deep down into this bunker. It should be interesting to see how they escape this one.
All right, safely out of the bunker, and now a chance to make a putt. Oh, good look at a birdie here. That's the cardinal sin, leaving it short in the heart.
Can't believe he did that. That drives you bonkers as a player.
He's currently in a share of top spot. The finishing hole at TPC Scottsdale requires a great drive. The big water hazard down the left-hand side and the Church Pew bunkers make it a very difficult drive. Anything out to those bunkers on the right will leave a good angle approach, but once you hit this shot, make sure you get up the right area on the green if you're to make your birdie. The approach into the final green at TPC Scottsdale is usually with a little bit of relief, Rich, because the water's behind you.
Luke, the second shot at the 18th is fairly straightforward, but how confident are you feeling with 50,000 sets of eyes focused on you?
Left yourself an opportunity. Let's see if we can make this big putt for birdie. Just hammered that through the line. 3 feet to go here to the hole. The round now in the books. Good luck next time. And as this round comes to a close, he finds himself in a share of top spot.
It's goodbye for now. Looking forward to the next 3 rounds.
I'm Luke Elvey, alongside Rich Beam, and on behalf of all the hard-working folks at HB Studios, it's goodbye for now.